Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, people. Let's get started with our lesson. I read that Sabah has got infected with dengue and typhoid. She was here the day before yesterday in the class, and she sounded pretty fine, right? She was, you know, roasting me, and now she's got sick. When did she catch the infection? But these days, these two problems, typhoid and dengue are so common. Did you read the rest of the text as well, guys? So basically, the first person that we read about, what's his name? Right. This guy with his wingsuit flying works mainly as a stuntman, in films. That's his main profession. He has worked in some really memorable movies, and he's most remembered, he's most famous for his role of Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. He played Queen Elizabeth, not in a movie, in Olympics 2012. Yes, he flew down into the arena, into the stadium with in his wingsuit, and he was in the role of Queen Elizabeth. Okay. He has also worked in films like Batman and Indiana Jones and Sherlock Holmes TV series. Okay, he's done all these things. Now we are going to read about the second person, Lynn Cox. Lynn Cox, long distance swimmer and cold water athlete. Long distance swimmer. Like we have marathon runners, there we have 100-meter champions, sprinters we call them. Those who run for a short distance, they are called sprinters because they run fast, but for a short period of time. Then there are those marathon runners. They run for a long distance, for a long time, but they can't run that fast, of course, right? They need different techniques, different stamina, different strengths. So Lynn Cox is a long distance swimmer and cold water athlete. She swims as easily as most people walk. For her, swimming is as easy as walking. For her, swimming is as easy as walking. She swims as easy as people walk, as easily as people walk. Learn the sentence. You want that something? Tell me, I will do it. What do you want? The fan to be in this direction? That was high. Okay, no, you can keep it in your direction. I'm getting enough wind from this. Just letting you know that I don't need that fan. This is fine. Okay. By the way, this sentence is very good for you. She swims as easily as most people walk. Swimming is very easy for her. Swimming is very easy for her, not like for me. Swimming is so challenging for me, okay? But for her, swimming is very easy. As easy as walking. Swimming is as easy as walking. She swims as easily as most people walk. And for her, swimming is as easy as walking. Do you understand when I'm using easy, when I'm using easily? All these things people observe and learn. Yes, I can explain grammatically as well. She swims, verb, as easily as most people walk. Swimming is easy, as easy as walking. Oh, um, now she's American. ये इतने आसानी से इंग्लिश बोलता है जितने आसानी से हम लोग हिंदी बोलते हैं. He speaks English as easily as we speak Hindi. Similar sentence. He speaks English as easily as we speak Hindi. हम लोग जितना आसानी से हिंदी बोलते उतना आसानी से ये इंग्लिश बोल लेता है, right? He speaks English as easily as we speak Hindi, because beta we speak the verb, we need an adverb. Okay, speaking English noun बराबर ing लगा तो noun बराबर होता है, equal to noun. Okay, speaking English is very easy for him. Speaking English is very easy for him. Comparison करता हूँ, ठीक है? Speaking English is as easy for him as speaking Hindi is for us. क्या समझे? Speaking English is as easy for him as speaking Hindi is for us. इंग्लिश बोलना इसके लिए उतना ही आसान है जितना हम लोगों के लिए हिंदी बोलना. Speaking English is as easy for him as speaking Hindi is for us. I hope you understood how we are using adjectives and adverbs. When I say speaking English is, then easy or easily? Speaking English is easy, speaking English is easily. Which sounds correct to you? Speaking English is, जो भी आज तक सुना है यहाँ क्लास में, उससे जो फील आता है उससे बोलो. ग्रामर मत सोचो, सोच के बताओ, उसके बाद ग्रामर में घुसना. पहले ये देखो कि स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश इज इजी, स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश इज इजीली. पहले ये डिसाइड करो कौन सा तुम्हें नेचुरल लगता है. जो इतना दिन यहाँ रहे हो, सुनते आए हो, क्या लगता है मेरे मुंह से अक्सर क्या निकलेगा? तुम्हें क्या लगता है तुम मेरे मुंह से क्या सुनोगे अक्सर? जो जो सुनने की उम्मीद करते हो वो सही होगी, क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास लिसनिंग एक्सपोजर आया है, एक्सपीरियंस रहा है. अब देखो इसको ग्रामर देखते हैं कैसे, ठीक है? हाँ, लिसनिंग स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश इज ए नाउन. ये नाउन है, वर्ब नहीं है. हाँ, फिर से समझो. तुम ज्यादा जब पहले ही एक्सपोजर क्यों बोलता हूं, सुनना क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है? सुनने से दिमाग तैयार रहता है क्या बोलना है उस चीज के लिए. इफ वी से रनिंग इज ए गुड एक्सरसाइज, ये आसान लगता है ना बोलना? यू गाइस फील वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद दैट? रनिंग इज ए समथिंग, रनिंग इज एन एक्सरसाइज. इट मींस रनिंग नाउन है तब तो है एक्सरसाइज, कोई चीज है तब तो है एक्सरसाइज. तो फोर्थ फॉर्म वर्ब के नाउन के बराबर होते हैं. तो आप बोल सकते हैं स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश, ये भी नाउन के बराबर है. स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश इज यानी नाउन है ये. कोई भी चीज के बाद इज कब बोलोगे? वो चीज है तब तो बोलो ना. माई हाउस इज, महसूस करने की कोशिश करो. प्लीज ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड. माई हाउस इज नाउन है तभी तो हाउस, ठीक है? आप नहीं बोल सकते माई बैड इज बैड. ओके, बैड इज एन एडजेक्टिव, राइट? right? My teacher is, my papa is. नाउन के बाद ही इज बोलते हैं ना इस तरह से। सब्जेक्ट क्या होता है? सब्जेक्ट क्या होता है? कभी भी सब्जेक्ट जो होगा वो नाउन या नाउन के बराबर कोई चीज होगी। आप बोलते हो आई एम, बोलते हो इंडिया इज, बोलते हो इंग्लिश इज, राइट? वी स्पीक, तो वी एक प्रोनाउन है, नाउन के बराबर है। प्रोनाउंस ऑलवेज रिप्लेस नाउन्स, सो दे आर इक्वल टू नाउन्स। आर यू गाइस विद मी ऑन दिस? And what I'm teaching my online students, do you follow what I'm saying? Hina, Afreen,
Yes, sir.
Arpit, do you understand what I'm saying? So subject is always a noun, okay? So I said speaking English is very easy for him. Easy तो पहले ही बोले, killer है, adjective है, अब उसको as easy कर लो। Speaking English is as easy for him as speaking Hindi is for us. वो इजीली बोलेंगे तब वर्ब वी स्पीक बोलना पड़ेगा। He speaks English as easily as we speak Hindi. स्पीक वर्ब है, लेकिन स्पीकिंग नाउन भी हो सकता है। बेटा अफरीन, just listen, don't worry, I'm not expecting you to speak, okay? Relax. Hello. जी, guys, give me a minute, okay? It's an important call. Yes, please. Sir, I think it's been more than 10 months. This is the month of October, right? So since last year, this problem has not been resolved from your side, and we are absolutely, miffed with you guys, and we are not going to recommend Byju's to anybody anymore. Very disappointed we are. My daughter's tablet stopped working last year, and I have received hundreds of calls from your side, calls like this, like the one you're making right now, and I have zero expectation, zero trust that anything will change this time. You will talk to me, you will listen to my problem, you will assure me that you will do something about it, and nothing will happen because the problem started last year. Okay, last year in the month. Yes, yes, yes. 12th March, 12th March. Then because it is a bad experience, it feels like that long. So I would like to correct myself. Perhaps it started in March or February. Okay, but still it is a long time. You won't disagree with that. It's been 7 months, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So I tried everything. But first of all, from your side, I did not find any clear message. Sometimes I received calls like this, that there is another tab on the way. Okay, and that somebody will come, deliver us a new tablet, and pick up the old tablet, the broken one. But nothing of that sort happened. It was just a false promise. Okay, and I tried from my end. I tried to get the tablet fixed, but then I couldn't really locate the service center for the tablet, Lenovo tablet. I went to Lenovo service center in Patna, but they only repair the Chromebook and stuff. Mhm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. It could have been said straight for up, right? Right? We wouldn't have waited for you guys to do anything. This is the problem. So many people talk to me. If you look at the history of all the calls that I've received, all those people are guilty here because they kept giving me false promises, false hope that it will be done. What are you going to do about it? Yep, please do. Please do. So now that the tab is broken, so I need to get it fixed on my own, right? You're not going to do anything about it. Okay, fine. That is a response. I take it, no problems. However, I personally believe that if the course was going to be for four years, then you should have covered the, at least, repairing should been on you. Hmm. 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 Okay, now you can understand very clearly why I'm so annoyed, because I'm okay with this response. At least it is a definite response, that this is the situation. I am clear about what I need to do about it. I was not conveyed this clear message. I was kept on a hook. Okay, keep waiting. Something you guys will do. Last month, I went to Patna, but I couldn't locate a service center. That was not your fault anyway. So fine, thank you. I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hmm. So what were we talking about? What were we talking about? As easy. Okay. It isn't as easy as it looks. It isn't as easy as it appears. Okay. It isn't as easy as it sounds. Now you're using adjectives here. It isn't as easy. Something is not as easy. Speaking English, having a conversation in English is not as easy as people believe. That's why people think that, oh, 2 months, 3 months of course, and they'll do it. They don't really realize the challenge here. They think having a conversation in English on any topic is so easy. No, it takes years. Those people who didn't tell you, like, I was talking about talking to this man. Some people just give you false hopes. Okay. It's not that easy. It takes time. And it's for everybody to see here in this course. Every single day, 90, for all this while, we have been listening, practicing. Yes, you guys can say that maybe you didn't do your best, but even if you had done your best, you wouldn't have become fluent, right? You would have improved a lot, but you wouldn't have become fluent. Fluency takes time. It takes a lot of knowledge, a lot of grammar knowledge, because you can't be fluent speaking wrong English. You know what I mean? You need to speak English correctly as well. Like this time we are trying to help you understand easy and easily. Something is easy, we do something easily. There is something in both the sentences. Something is easy, we do something easily. If I say, wow, you are doing it so easily. Wow, you are swimming so easily. You are swimming so easily. You are doing something. What are you doing? You are swimming. Oh, wow, you are swimming so easily. Now, swimming is easy. Swimming is not swimming is easily. This is not a good sentence in English, because swimming is something. It's a noun. So there must be an adjective. Swimming is easy. So sometimes what will happen, because of your, like your half-cooked knowledge of English, because you have done very little, you have to do a lot more. So when I asked you that question, you guys wanted to give the wrong answer, because you started thinking. When I asked you to trust yourself and ask yourself what you would hear from my mouth, you gave the right answer. Moments ago, when I asked you, what do you think I will say? What was the example, by the way? Speak English is easily, or speak English is easy? You wanted to say easily,
No, sir.
because you thought that would be correct grammatically. But then I said, hey, trust yourself. Think what I would say in this situation. Speak English is, then you thought you would hear easy from my mouth. Why? Because you have been doing the listening practice. And that is the right word. Speaking English is easy. अभी भी ये लड़का easily बोल रहा है. कोई तो बोला easily.
But
अब
maybe
बोल दे कि
after
मैंने
some
बोला,
time
किसी
we
ने साफ
speak
सुना easily.
easily.
Okay. Very good. उधर से आया. Speak English is easily.
Easy.
Easily नहीं. Speak English is easy
Easy.
because speak English is a noun. Noun equivalent. है ना?
After some time we
English बोलना.
speak easily.
Come again. Come
After
again.
some time we speak easily.
Yes. After some time,
We speak easily.
we will speak. We
We will
will
speak
speak
easily.
English easily. After some time, we will speak English easily. Yes, if you keep practicing, absolutely. Okay. So she swims as easily as most people walk. For her, swimming is as easy as walking is for most people. Okay. She is American, but has twice held the record for the fastest swim across the English Channel. Not record, record. Record. Okay, I'm sorry I mispronounced the word. Record is a verb, record. When I stress the cord part, record, then it is a verb. Record the video, okay? Record me, okay? It's a verb. Record is a verb. And when I say record, then it is a noun. When I say record, okay? When I stress re, the first part, I say record, then it is a noun. And when I say record, then it is a verb. When I stress the second part, like I said, speaking English fluently doesn't only need practice, it requires a lot of knowledge as well. Then you are correct and fluent. Okay, she has twice held the record for the fastest swim across the English Channel. She has twice held the record. She has twice held the record. Here the verb is, what is the verb in this sentence? Held. Held comes from hold verb. Okay. Hold the record means record banana, record hona kisi ke naam. Okay. So, abhi, who holds the record for maximum centuries in international cricket? Sachin Tendulkar holds that record. He holds that record. Okay. Or we can say record, but record. I would like to go online and help you and myself both with the pronunciation a little bit, because it is something that I didn't practice much as a child, and that's why I would like to help you and myself both. Yes, record, that is the noun, record. Okay, record, got it? How do we say that? Record. Okay,
Record.
yes, record. Okay, she has twice held the record for fastest swim across the English Channel. Okay, and now record, the verb. Record is the verb. Record. Stress on the second part, cord part. Record. Okay, yes, record. Okay, I'm recording you. I am recording you. I'm recording you. Okay. I get nervous when somebody records me speaking. I get nervous when somebody records me speaking. Records me. Okay. And record, that is the noun. Such words are called homonyms. These words are called homonyms. Means they belong to two different parts of speech. The spelling is the same, but the sounds are slightly different. Just the stress, or maybe one sound, and the meanings are different, but the spelling is the same. So they are called homonyms. So record and record are homonyms. Similarly, USE, use, and USE, use, they are also homonyms. One is a noun and the other is a verb. So when I say use, 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 it is a noun. And when I say USE, use, it's a verb. So we say don't use people. Don't use, verb, it's a verb. And there is no use, there is no use of this here. इस चीज का यहाँ कोई यूज नहीं है. There is no use of this here. आप मुझे बताइए कि कितने लोग इन सब चीजों के बारे में जानकारी रखना रखते हैं. चाहते होंगे, रखना कौन नहीं चाहता जानकारी. रखते कितने लोग हैं कि अच्छा यूएसई नाउन है तो यूज पढ़ना है और वर्ब है तो यूज पढ़ना है. So there are people who speak English as their first language, they know it, and very few other people who know English very well in India, they know it. Very few people. Okay, so this is again an example of homonym. Homonym, yes, it's a new word. You know synonym, you know antonym. Now I'm teaching you homonym. Okay, synonym, you know, words which have the same meaning, right? Antonym, words which have opposite meaning. But homonym, the same spellings but different meanings because of different parts of a speech sometimes. Okay, so she has twice held the record, okay, for the fastest swim across the English Channel. So here the verb is held, which is the V3 of hold. Hold is the verb, and the phrase is hold the record. Hold the record. Hold the record. Hold the record. Who holds the record for maximum test wickets? Who holds the record for maximum test wickets? Most test wickets. Shen Warne. Shen Warne holds the record for most test wickets. I think more than 800. Shen Warne. And let me ask Google. Who has most test wickets? Muralidharan has 800 wickets. Shen Warne has 708. Sorry, I was wrong. It is Muralidharan. Muralidharan holds the record for most test wickets, 800. Shen Warne had 708. Okay, fine. Another. So she holds the record twice. Okay, she has done it twice. She has held the record twice. For the fastest swim. Here, swim is a noun or a verb. What is swim here? For the fastest swim across the English Channel. You can't memorize. कुछ भी याद के वो नहीं काम आएगा. देख के बताओ. It is a noun. देख के बताना होता है. पहले से जाना हुआ नहीं काम आएगा. Okay? For the fastest swim, as you can see, fastest adjective, fastest swim. So swim has to be a noun. धीरे धीरे जब नाउन अभी तुम बोल रहे हो ना, मुंह से नाउन आवाज निकलती है, फील भी आने लगे. नाउन जैसी चीज, नाउन मतलब चीज. तो स्विम यहाँ एक नाउन है. ठीक है, इसके बॉडी नहीं होती ऐसे जैसे टेबल की बॉडी है, माउस की बॉडी है, मोबाइल की बॉडी है, शर्ट की बॉडी, फिजिकल कॉन्क्रीट नाउन. बट स्विम इज अ नाउन. तैरना एज अ नाउन. तैरना वर्ब है ना. तैरना हिंदी में भी नाउन है. जो वर्ब होता है वो नाउन भी होता है. जैसे बोलते हैं तैरना अच्छी चीज है. तैरना चीज है. तैरना चीज है. देखो, तैरना अच्छी चीज है. तो तैरना वर्ब है जिसमें बोलते हैं हम तैरते हैं, आप तैर रहे हैं, हम तैरेंगे. ये सब वर्ब के रूप है, राइट. बट जब व्हेन यू से तैरना, तैरना, खाली तैरना ऐसे नॉर्मली नाउन के तौर पे यूज होता है. बोलिए, हम तैरना चाहते हैं. हम तैरना चाहते हैं. हम तैरना सीखना चाहते हैं. कोई चीज सीखना चाहते हैं ना, तो क्या सीखना चाहते हैं आप? तैरना. आप क्या चाहते हैं? तैरना चाहते हैं. कोई चीज चाहते हैं ना, कौन सी चीज चाहते हैं? तैरना. इसीलिए आप बोलते हैं आई वॉन्ट टू स्विम. तो जब नाउन के बराबर होता है तो दो तरह से होता है, 2+V1 भी नाउन के बराबर हो सकता है और ing भी नाउन के बराबर हो सकता है। To swim is also noun equivalent. Swimming is also noun equivalent. बोलचाल में we use ing at the beginning of the sentence. We say swimming is a good exercise. We say swimming is a good exercise. Okay. This sounds more natural, more correct than to swim is an exercise, is a good exercise. We can say that, but more common, more natural is swimming is a good exercise. Okay. So where was I? I was talking about this fastest swim. She has held the record for the fastest swim across the English Channel. Yesterday, I taught you the word across, from one side to the other side, from one side to the other side, across the road, across the English Channel, because English Channel is like a passage between England and France. So from France to England, from England to France is called across the channel, across the English Channel.
Come on, you're the god of mischief. Always have been. Always will be.
Across the English Channel. So one experience we learned that she has held the record twice. Which record? Record for the fastest swim across the English Channel. Yes. From England to France. She started her swimming in England and she finished in France. She swam past tense. She swam across the channel. Okay. Somebody can start in France and finish in England. That is also across the channel because it is from one side to the other side. That's all. One to the other. Another की जगह क्या बोलते हैं? One to the other. The other. Another नहीं बोल के the other बोलते हैं. Okay. Another मतलब होता है one more. One more. या ये नहीं कोई और जब दो ही होते हैं तो एक को कहते हैं पहला और दूसरे को कहते हैं दूसरा. इंग्लिश में फर्स्ट एंड the other. First and the other. Sorry, first मैं कह रहा हूँ one and the other. One and the other. First, second तो है ही. One and the other. Okay. He has two sons. One is a doctor and the other is an engineer. Like that. He has two sons. One is a doctor and the other is an engineer. So whenever you talk about only two things, you say one and the other. Okay. So she has also swum across the icy waters of Bering Strait. She has also swum across the icy waters of the Bering Strait from Alaska to the Soviet Union. Okay, so little bit knowledge you need to have, okay, about Bering Strait, okay, capital B, capital S. From Alaska to the Soviet Union. Alaska is a region of the US, okay, which is very close to Russia, if you look at the map. So she has swum across this as well. Icy waters of Bering Strait. It means the water in Bering Strait is cold or warm or normal. Very cold, right? Icy waters of the Bering Strait. This swim was in 1987. This swim was in 1987. This swim was in 1987. ये swim क्या है? Noun या verb? देखिए के पता चलेगा. कोई रटा हुआ नहीं आएगा काम. ठीक है? This swim was in 1987. सब बता सकते हैं मेरे ख्याल से. बता दो. जो अब तक सीखा है उसको अप्लाई करना जानो, तभी होगा, आगे बढ़ोगे. आगे बढ़ना होता है जो जाने उसको यूज करना. ओके. This swim was in 1987. ये swim क्या है? This के बाद नाम नहीं आता बेटा. आप क्या बोलते हो? वह हमेशा. और ऐसे भी सब्जेक्ट है. Was, this swim was. सब्जेक्ट तो हमेशा क्या होगा? Noun equivalent. This swim was in 1987. ये अलग है कि आपको लगा यार कैसे बोल, ऐसे ही होता है, इंग्लिश ऐसे ही बोली जाती है. This swim was in 1987. ये जो तैरना हुआ था ये कब था? 1987 में था. 87 में ये काम की थी वो. This swim was in 1987 and took just 2 hours and 5 minutes. She she went across the Bering Strait, the waters of Bering Strait, in 2 hours and 5 minutes from Alaska to Russia. The Soviet Union back then, Soviet Union. Okay. And she did it in 2 hours and 5 minutes. People normally think Alaska is a part of the US. Alaska is a part of the US. Okay, but Alaska is considered what? Alaska is a part of the US. So normally people think US, Russia, very far. But there are two points where Russia and the US and the USSR, Soviet Russia, are very close. Alaska, and from Alaska to the USSR is very close. 2 hours and 5 minutes she needed to swim. So the two countries' presidents, Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev, praised her courage. They praised her courage. And Gorbachev said, Gorbachev was the president of USSR. Okay. He said, it showed how close the people of America and Russia were, that she managed to swim across only in 2 hours and 5 minutes. How close the people were. Actually, Americans and Russians have never been very, fond of each other. You guys know that, right? Americans hate Russians and Russians hate Americans. They have never been good friends because of politics only. Because America believes in capitalism and USSR believed in communalism. Okay, communism, not communalism, communism, communism. Okay. Lynn has swum all over the world. Again, another experience. She has swum all over the world in even colder waters. और ठंडे पानी में भी तैरी हुई है औरत, तैरी हुई है. Lynn has swum all over the world in even colder waters. She has swum. वो ये भी कर चुकी है, की है, करी है ना? Present perfect for experience. She has swum all over the world in even colder waters. और ज्यादा ठंडे पानी में भी. In 2003, अब टाइम आया तो past tense आएगा. She swam, past tense. She swam 1.22 miles, 1.96 kilometers. I can't swim a few meters, and there are people who swim kilometers. 2 kilometers. 1.96 is just 40 meters less than 2 kilometers. 1,960 meters, guys. 2 kilometers she swam in the Antarctic. Antarctic is the coldest region in the world, and she swam there 2 kilometers. Here, the sea gets cold enough to kill a person in 5 minutes. Here, in this area, in this region, in Antarctic, the sea gets cold enough. The sea gets cold enough. Sea इतना ठंडा हो जाता है. Sea gets cold enough to kill a person, कि जान मार दे एक आदमी का in 5 minutes. It means the water is so cold that if you stay in that water for 5 minutes, you're gonna die. But well, some people just. अभी मैं एक बात बोलूं, अगर ये लड़की मान लो किसी धर्म का प्रचार करने लगे तो बोल देगी क्या कि मेरे पर ऊपर वाले का ये है कि हम नहीं मरते हैं इतना ठंडा पानी में भी, आप लोग करिए तो मर जाए. वो लोग मान लेंगे कि हाँ देखो ना वो तो रह जाती है इतना देर. It's not because of any interference from above. It's just body gets used to it. Some people's body, because she has a special talent, ability. Some people who put their hands in boiling oil. You have seen the videos? They are boiling jalebi and frying jalebi and all, and they put their hands inside and they take it out. So what? They have any, and yeah, some people make that claim that there is a divine intervention, we call in English divine. ऊपर वाले से कनेक्शन जोड़ते हैं कि उसके वजह से ऐसा है. But you guys know very well कि वो सिर्फ अपनी दिल की बात बोल रहे हैं, लॉजिक की बात नहीं, right? So this woman is so special, where people can't survive more than 5 minutes. She swam 2 kilometers, and 2 kilometers must have taken half an hour. right? She got into the water and stayed there for 25 minutes. Okay, it took 25 minutes, not half an hour. She got into the water and stayed there for 25 minutes. देखो सारी चीजें डिटेल्स कौन से टेंस में बेटा? पास्ट टेंस में. सब डिटेल्स उसी का पहला लाइन आया प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में. She has swum all over the world in even cold waters. और डिटेल्स देने लगे. In 2003, she swam 1.22 miles in the Antarctic. Here, the sea gets cold enough to kill a person in 5 minutes. And she got into the water and stayed there for 25 minutes. 5 times longer. So tell me, if she claims, okay, whatever religion she follows, okay, doesn't matter, X, Y, Z. If she claims that it is because of a divine intervention, don't you think people of that religion will definitely believe her? Whatever religion she believes, doesn't matter. X, Y, Z, whatever. If she says this line, that you know why I can do it? Because he allows me to, he is the one who is making me do it. Then everybody will say, those who believe in that religion, they will say, yes, more. They will start believing in that more. Yes. Okay. So strange things happen. 5 minutes, a human cannot survive in Antarctic, in the water. It's so cold. Hypothermia, I told you yesterday, the body will get cold and your heart will stop working. And she stays there for 25 minutes. She is a superhuman. तो अगर मैं ऐसे बोला, मैंने अभी जो बोला, मेरे को बाहर में मुझे पता है कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि आप इसके खिलाफ हो, आप उसके खिलाफ. सब लोग जो भी रहते हैं ना धार्मिक, तो वो मेरे बारे में बोलते हैं कि मैं उनके धर्म के खिलाफ हूं. सब यही बोलता है, ठीक है, मुझे पता है. अभी जो मैंने XYZ बोला था, मैंने किसी कोई स्पेशल बात बोली थी, किसी खास रिलीजन के बारे में बोली थी. मैंने कहा था जो उसको मानने वाले वो सब बोलेंगे सही बोल रही है, बाकी लोग नहीं केयर करेंगे उसकी बात पे, कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेगा. ऐसे ही वो बोलेंगे वो स्पेशल है, ऐसे है, वैसे है. लेकिन उसको मानने वाले, उसके साथी जो हैं, those people who believe in her religion, they will all say हाँ हाँ सही बोल रहा है. ये सारे धर्म में एक जैसा है, सभी लोग ऐसा करते हैं. ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी है ये, कि जो उनके धर्म को मानने वाला कोई बात ऐसा बोलता है कि मेरे पर भगवान का, ऊपर वाले का, अल्लाह का, गॉड का कृपा है, तो उसको मान लेते हैं उसके मानने वाले ज्यादा, कि हाँ हाँ कुछ स्पेशल का है इसमें. बाकी लोग केयर नहीं करते. मैंने ये जो बात बोली नेचुरल है, टेंडेंसी ह्यूमन बींग्स की, वो बोली. लेकिन जाहिलों को मुझे टारगेट करना है, तो वो क्या करते हैं? हमारे खिलाफ हैं, उनके खिलाफ हैं, बस ऐसे ही करते हैं वो. व्हाट कैन आई डू? नथिंग. अभी मैं अपना दिमाग बदल दूं, दिमाग जाके फेंक दूं, ये वाला जो मैं समझता हूँ कि सब लोग करते हैं, मैं देख रहा हूँ सब में, ये सब करते हैं ऐसा, मैं सब जगह देखता हूँ सब करते हैं ऐसा, तो मैं ये बात ना बोलूं कि सब करते हैं ऐसा. मैं कहूँ नहीं एक आदमी करता है ऐसा, नहीं होगा. तो व्हेन यू ऑब्जर्व समथिंग अपने दिमाग से, उसको आप थोड़ी ना इनको इग्नोर कर सकते हैं, इनकार कर सकते हैं ऐसी चीजों से. यू कांट. चाहे इसके लिए आप जो भी करें, लोग आपको जितना टारगेट करें, टारगेट करने वाले जाहिल हैं, या हो सकते हैं ये भी हो, क्या कहते हैं उसको, अग्रेसिव लोग हों, मिलिटेंट हों, जिनको गुस्सा ज्यादा आता है अपने खिलाफ बात सुनने पे, इसलिए उनको बुरा लगता है ज्यादा. अदरवाइज व्हाट आई से इज प्योर लॉजिक, नथिंग अगेंस्ट एनीबॉडी. अगेन, शी स्टेज इन वाटर फॉर 25 minutes when normal people cannot stay there for longer than 5 minutes. She has also swum around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. She has also swum around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. Now another experience. She has swum. देख रहे ना, वो बताना चाह रहे हम लोग को, ये भी कर चुकी है लाइफ में अपने. ये बता, इस प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट से लिखने वाले क्या बताना चाहते हैं? कि लाइफ में ये भी काम कर चुकी है. आप इसके बारे में जान लो तो ये भी जान लो, ये भी किया इसने. She has also swum around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa and the Straits of Magellan in Chile. अब ये अलग बात है that we have never heard these names, right? कि हम लोग सराह भी सकें. हम लोग कब सराहते हैं कि अच्छा ये कर लिया, अच्छा वो कर लिया, जब जानते हैं तब ना, right? We don't know what is Cape of Good Hope, but these are areas of water. इतना जान लो, these are areas of water. Cape of Good Hope is also an area of water. Straits of Magellan is also an area of water. Okay. Lynn has survived not only freezing waters, but also a serious heart illness. Okay, now here comes a sentence. Lynn has survived. So survive means not die. Survive means when there is a situation in which death is possible, but you did not die, then you survive. For example, I am sitting here, then I will not say I'm surviving. Okay, but suppose I have an accident. Okay, and there was a chance of death, but I survived. It means I did not die. I hope you understand that. So Yuvraj Singh caught cancer, but he survived. Okay, so she has not only survived freezing waters, she has survived not only freezing waters, खाली ठंडे पानी से नहीं जान बचा के आई, मतलब could have died now in her place. She has not only survived freezing waters, but also a serious heart illness. When people have a serious heart illness, they die or not? When people have a serious heart illness, many people die, but she survived. So she has survived not only cold waters, freezing waters, she has also survived a serious heart illness. ये भी हुआ है लाइफ में, ये भी एक्सपीरियंस ही बताना चाह रहा है, क्योंकि प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में बता रहा है. She is a true superhero. Heart illness, and then she swims in the cold waters. Wow. फिर बोलता हूँ वही बात, अगर वो डिसाइड कर लेना बोलने का, तो सब उसके भक्त हो जाने वाले हैं. जो भी धर्म को मानती होगी उसी में लोग पिल जाएंगे, कहें उसके मानने वाले, उसके फेसबुक पे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ जाएंगे, ऑलराइट, इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ जाएंगे, ट्विटर पे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ जाएंगे. खाली उसको एक लाइन बोलने भर की जरूरत है. जिस भी धर्म को मानते हैं बोले कि इसी गॉड की वजह से ये सब है, बस खाली ये बोलना है उसको, उसके बाद देख लो कितने उसके चाहने वाले बढ़ जाते हैं. इस दुनिया में चाहने वाले की संख्या बढ़ानी है तुम्हें, बस करते रहो. ग्रुप मिलता है, सपोर्ट मिलता है. और हम जैसे रहोगे, अकेले रहोगे, तनहा रहोगे, सिर्फ दुश्मन बनेंगे जो पीछे में गालियां देंगे. फायदा किसमें है? नहीं, अकेले रहने में होता तो तुम मेरे साइड होते ना. अकेले तुमको फायदा जिधर दिख रहा है तुम हो उधर. Okay, now, so this person, we learned about this woman that she is an adventurer. She is a explorer, modern explorer, because we don't have much places to go and find. She goes into the water and swims. Of course, in those waters, people have not been before, right? She's the one who is doing it. She says, I will go across this water. I'll go through this water. Okay. All right. Lynn Cox, superhero. Now, the third person that we are going to read about is Robbie Shone. Yes, sure. Robbie Shone. Caving, called spelunking in the US. Caving is called spelunking in the US. US in the, sometimes the vocabulary changes, in American English and British English. So caving is a more common word, but in the US, they call it spelunking. Okay. And it is the word in the US and Canada both. And potholing in the UK. And in Britain, in the UK, United Kingdom, which word is more common? Potholing. But in general, this is called caving. Is the sport of exploring underground caves. Is the sport of exploring underground caves. Underground caves. There are caves on the ground as well, but no, underground. Under the ground caves. Okay. Go under the ground. This is a sport of exploring the underground caves. This is called caving. Robbie Shone is a cave explorer and photographer. He is a cave explorer and photographer. He has traveled the world with his camera. Again, what is this? Experience? ये काम कर चुका. Have you traveled the world with your camera? He has. इसको इस नजरिए से देखना होगा, समझ जाओगे. Okay? He has traveled the world with his camera. And from the Alps in the Austria to China. from Borneo to Mexico. अभी हम लोग को तो पता नहीं सब नाम, तो कुछ स्पेशल फील कर नहीं पाएंगे. अच्छा, ये लाइन जब मैं बोलता हूं कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी, तो उसको पता चलता है जो दोनों को जानता है. जिसको नहीं पता वो क्या समझेगा बेचारा. बट वन थिंग वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट ही हैज एक्सप्लोर्ड, ही हैज ट्रैवल्ड द होल वर्ल्ड with his camera. So many places with his camera he has traveled to. He has taken pictures of the deepest, largest and smallest caves ever discovered. फिर समझ में आई बात? Again, experience. उसने ये काम भी कर रखा है. क्या कर रखा है? He has taken pictures of the deepest, largest and smallest caves ever discovered. Okay, in this sport there are other people as well. But he has the record of taking photographs of the deepest cave ever discovered, the largest cave ever discovered, and the smallest cave ever discovered. He holds the record for all these things. He has taken photographs of all these things. And his photographs have appeared in many books and magazines. ये भी हुआ है. Have your photographs appeared in magazines and books? No. His photographs have appeared in many books and magazines. ऐसे समझना है, टोन को समझिए मेरे, जिस तरह से मैं बोलता हूँ, right? His photographs have appeared in books and magazines. We all take photographs. Do our photographs appear there? No, but his photographs have appeared. प्रकाशित हो चुके हैं उसके photos, right? In books and magazines, including the National Geographic and Bear Grylls. These are some very famous, channels and shows, right? His photos have appeared there as well. And Bear Grylls' Great Outdoor Adventures. Okay, his photos have appeared in many books and magazines, including the National Geographic and Bear Grylls' Great Outdoor Adventures. In 2007, again, जब 2007 की बात हुई तो कौन सा tense? Past. He worked on the BBC TV series. हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? 2007 में उन्होंने BBC TV series पे काम किया था. He worked on the BBC TV series Earth, the Power and the Planet. Earth, the Power and the Planet. It was the name of the show he worked on. Okay. He worked on this show in 2007. Caving is often very dangerous. Naturally, you never know when a cave will, collapse on you, fall on you, the roof, right? Caving is often very dangerous. There are big dangers such as flooding or rock falls. A rock can fall on you. A big rock can fall on you. Because cave, there is no guarantee that the roof is stable. Any big rock can fall on you. So these are the bigger dangers, right? Flooding. So suddenly a lot of water will come from somewhere. You will have no warning, no preparation for this. Suddenly there will be too much water and you will be submerged in the water. You will be drowned in that water under the ground. So flooding, rock falls, these are some big dangers, but there are smaller ones too. In 2016, during a 3-month trip, in 2016, पक्का past tense आने वाला है, right? कितनी बार हम लोग एक ही चीज को पढ़ चुके हैं, एक जैसे रूल्स पढ़ चुके हैं. अब भी अगर कोई गलती करेगा तो क्या कहेंगे हम लोग? In 2016, during a 3-month trip to Papua New Guinea, a leech got into Robbie's eye. Now, this was a big challenge, big threat, big danger or small danger? Now, big danger is like rock falls. If you ask anybody that, somebody who goes into a cave to take photographs, what are the risks? They will say, suddenly a lot of water can come. Flooding is a risk. Rock can fall on you. That is a big risk. But very few people will think that a leech will get into your eye. But leech is pillu. Okay. Pillu is a very common word in Bihari, right? Leech. Okay. It can suck your blood. Leech can Yeah, it can enter your skin, actually. So a leech got into his eye and stuck to it. Stuck comes from the verb stick. Past tense of stick is stuck. मैंने नोटिस चिपका दिया है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, काम कर दिया है, टास्क कंप्लीटेड. आई हैव stuck the notice. I have, okay. The government has stuck the notice on the door. Okay. So the leech got into his eye and stuck to it. घुस गया और चिपक गया, आंख में चला गया और जाके चिपक गया. The leech got into his eye and the leech got stuck to it. Okay. It took 2 days. It took 2 days before he finally removed it with salt and meat.
Salt. How
How?
can we remove?
Yes, Hina, that is the shocking part, isn't it? That this man had to put salt in his eyes and meat to remove the leech. Now you have your guess is as good as mine, because I do not know how it was done. I haven't seen the video. If a video is available, we might watch. Okay, but nowadays that I put my videos on YouTube, I feel a little less excited about going on YouTube to check things in the class, because if I show another video of YouTube on my channel, then YouTube might send me a notice, copyright strike and stuff. So finally, okay, he removed it. It took him 2 days to remove that leech. And how did he remove it? With salt and meat. Okay. It is no surprise that Robbie has received many national and international awards for his photographs. When he has taken so much risk, naturally, he has received many national and international awards. Experience? Have you received national, international awards for your photographs? He has. He has received many national and international awards for his photographs. तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट की वजह से आसान लग रहा है सब समझना, ये कि क्या बोल रहे हैं, हिंदी में भी समझा रहे हैं, ये भी किया है, ये भी हुआ है उसके जीवन में. Experiences. When you are talking about somebody who is very famous, तो क्यों बात करते हैं उसके बारे में? For their achievements. So achievements are experiences. So they are mentioned here. He has done this, he has done that. हाँ, जब डिटेल देने लगेंगे तो पास्ट चले जाएंगे, जो किया भी. All right. Are we ready to go to the number 4 character? Who is number 4? Karen Darkey. Dark. Karen Dark. Darkey, whatever. Okay. I would like to read Karen Dark. When you meet somebody with a name that you have never heard before, the spelling is something that you're not very confident about, then there is no shame in asking them, hey, how do I say your name? Or suppose you're writing somebody's name, but you're not sure how you should spell it. There is no shame in asking, how do you spell your name? It's totally okay. Only in Biharshi, people make you feel embarrassed that you do not know the name of somebody's spelling. But if somebody's name is, let's say, Ashwarya, okay, then you can ask this way, do you spell your name differently or the typical way? Typical way matlab AISHWARYA, ये हो गया ऐश्वर्या. Typical, okay, तो आप ऐसे पूछ सकते हो, do you spell your name any differently or the typical way? Okay, so if you're not very sure, you can ask people how they spell their names, okay? Because it is not necessary everybody will spell Ashwarya this way. There are some people who will write differently, okay? Somebody might write ASH instead of AISH, okay? In 1992, a fall matlab girna na, ये वर्ब है या नाउन है? ऑब्वियसली देख के बता दोगे तुम। ए फॉल, गिरने के इवेंट को क्या बोलेंगे? ए फॉल। गिरना ही है लेकिन नाउन है, तो नाउन एक इवेंट होगा ना। गिर, ए फॉल, an event of falling, an event of falling. In 1992 a fall, इसीलिए इंग्लिश बोलना और लिखना मुश्किल है। ये मुझे बताओ कितने लोग इस जगह पे जो नहीं है वो इस चीज को समझते हैं कि फॉल एक नाउन होगा और कैसे इसको यूज करना है। क्या आपको स्कूल में इस चीज की जरा भी आइडिया मिली थी कि आप फॉल एक नाउन हो सकता है? आप फॉल मतलब गिरना जानते थे, एक वर्ब के तौर पे इसको सेंस करते थे, राइट? बट हियर इट इज रिटन ए फॉल। Okay, a fall when rock climbing changed Karen Dark's life forever. What changed her life forever? What changed her life? What changed her life? A fall while rock climbing. जब rock climb कर रही थी तो गिर गई, उस गिरने ने उसकी जिंदगी बदल दी। क्या बदली? उस गिरने ने ना, तो हिंदी में जो बोल रहे ना, उस गिरने ने, उसको इंग्लिश में बोल रहे द फॉल चेंज्ड हर लाइफ, दैट फॉल चेंज्ड हर लाइफ। तो ऐसे बोलते हैं। इन 1992 Karen Dark was rock climbing. She was rock climbing. She was rock climbing. And when she was rock climbing, she had a fall. She had a, अब हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? वो गिर गई। ज्यादातर लोग यहाँ पर क्या बोलेंगे? शी फेल, वी टू। बट आपको पता है ना, हैव के साथ भी बोलते हैं। हैव अ वर्ड मतलब बात करना, हैव अ ड्रीम मतलब सपना देखना, हैव एन आर्ग्यूमेंट मतलब बहस करना, हैव अ स्विम मतलब तैरना, तो हैव अ फॉल मतलब गिर जाना। तो शी हैड अ फॉल, शी हैड अ वेरी बैड फॉल, दिस फॉल चेंज्ड हर लाइफ। मैंने इतना अच्छे से प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट नहीं पढ़ाया जितना अभी पढ़ाया आप लोगों को। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मेरे स्किल्स जो है ना, हर साल दर साल बेहतर होते जा रहे हैं। मुझे ऐसा पर्सनली मेरे बारे में खुद से फील आता है, एक फीलिंग आती है काम करने के बाद कि आपने अच्छा से किया या बुरा से किया है। मुझे नहीं पता कितने लोग फॉलो कर पाए, कितने लोग नहीं, लेकिन अपने काम से संतुष्टि जिसको कहते हैं, वो सेल्फ सेटिस्फैक्शन, वो बढ़ता जा रहा है हर साल। मैं यही सब पढ़ाता था पहले भी, लेकिन द वे आई एक्सप्लेन नाउ is the way I feel about explaining these things now is so different. And I absolutely feel that those people who are, for some reasons, are hesitant, to be in the class, for whatever reasons, I sympathize with them that they don't realize what they're losing. Again, you will say, sir, everybody who is in the class is not gaining either. True. But the process, the path they have taken, it's a long path. That's the only challenge. That's the only problem. That everybody has believed, they are 100% sure that it is a short process. It takes only a few months and results should be final. Otherwise, why would there be thousands and lakhs and millions of buyers for short-term courses? If there are millions of buyers for short-term courses, go on Facebook, go on YouTube. There are thousands and lakhs of courses available for 400 rupees, 500 rupees, 900 rupees, 700 rupees, 3-month courses, 6-month courses. For lots of courses are available. Some for 299, some for 199, 3-month courses, 2-month courses, and there are millions of buyers. It means these people absolutely believe that it is possible to learn English, to be fluent in English in such a little time. And this is the only problem, unless people change. And this is only the problem of Indians. People elsewhere cannot fall in the trap like this. I have been talking to lots of people from Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and other, Asian countries I'm talking about, okay? They don't believe that there can be a course for 2 months and can promise fluency. Yes, there can be a 2-month course which will promise some knowledge, but not promise fluency at all. Nobody promises fluency. They promise scores, good scores, 7, 8, band score. And again, they ask you to invest 1, 2, 3 years with them. There are people who are teaching in countries like Uzbekistan. I've been talking to quite a few people from there lately. And there are courses in the capital. What's the capital? Tashkent. Yes, Tashkent. So there, they have 3-year long courses, 2-year long courses, depending on what your level is and what your target is. If you go to those schools and they give you a test, and if your score is at the moment 4.5, and you want to get to 7.5, they will give you 3-year long course. It's not possible before that. And people understand because they are sincere teachers. Here, spoken English के नाम पे कुछ भी ठेल रहे हैं हम लोग, और क्या, ये किताब ले लो, वो किताब ले लो. कल मैंने देखा एक वीडियो, a person who has millions of followers on his YouTube channel. He was selling his course books for 499, 6-7 course books. ठीक है, 6-7 किताबें, daily sentences of daily use. अब ये सब बातें सुन के मुझे इतनी हंसी आती है, क्या बोलूं. सेंटेंसेस ऑफ डेली यूज, मतलब वो मान के चलते कि लोग रटेंगे. का सस्ता है तो लोग खरीद लेते हैं. चलो भाई, 400-500 रुपए का कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, ले लो, कोने में पड़ा रहेगा. ओके, जब समय मिलेगा तो देख लेंगे. तो a fall, a noun. If a fall when rock climbing, who was rock climbing? Karen Dark was rock climbing. And what happened? She fell. She had a fall. She fell or she had a fall, either. Okay. And this fall changed her life forever. शुरू ही हुआ in 1992 से. कौन सा टेंस आना था? पास्ट टेंस आना था. आया भी, देख लो. Changed. She thought her sporting life was over. Because of that incident or accident, she thought her sporting life was over. It means she thought she would never be able to play sports anymore. She thought her sporting life was over. But since then, she has found that even when paralyzed, many things are possible. लेकिन उस समय से, since then she has found, उसको एहसास हुआ है. ठीक है, उसको उस समय एहसास नहीं हुआ, उस समय से उसको एहसास हुआ, अभी तक हो रहा है वो एहसास. Since she has found मतलब action started in the past and has continued to the present. कब start हुआ ये होना? In the past when she had a fall and she thought that sporting life was over. But since then मतलब समझते हो ना? From that moment, since then, she has realized that even when paralyzed, many things are possible. Even when paralyzed, many things are. Even if you are paralyzed, many things are possible. Normally, ask anybody. If somebody is paralyzed, what can happen? They say nothing, life is over. You are either in bed, all the time on the bed, or you are in a wheelchair, dependent on somebody. You cannot do much in life when you are paralyzed. It means that that fall made her paralyzed. Yes or no? Now you understand. Did you get that idea or not from reading this part? That fall made her paralyzed. अगर आप इस बात तक नहीं पहुंचे थे तो 2 वजह, या तो अपने ध्यान से नहीं पढ़ा या आपकी इमेजिनेशन उतनी अच्छी नहीं है. पढ़िए. But since then, she has found that even when paralyzed, many things are possible. It means she became paralyzed as a result of that fall. As a result of that fall, अच्छा देखो 5 बार वो fall को noun के तौर पे मैं बोल चुका, आप सुन रहे, तो यही कहते हैं दोस्ती करना शब्दों के साथ। मैं जो बातें बोल रहा हूँ आप 100% लगभग समझ रहे होंगे, लगभग 100%, और बार बार मैं fall बोले जा रहा हूँ। तो क्या हो रहा है, आपके जहन में एक जगह बन रही है, किस चीज के लिए? फॉल वर्ड के लिए, एज ए नाउन। जो अभी तक आप कैसे बोलते थे? वर्ब। तो आप सॉरी बोलना कब सीखे? जब आप सुने 10-15 बार, 20 बार, 25 बार, राइट? जो गांव का बच्चा रहा, इसने सॉरी नहीं बोला, वो सॉरी बोलना सीखा नहीं। जिसने सुना नहीं उसने सीखा नहीं। आपने थैंक यू बोलना सीखा, वेलकम बोलना सीखा, क्यों? क्योंकि आपने उसको सुना लोगों को बोलते हुए। तो अभी मैं आपके सामने आपको एक्सपोजर दिए जा रहा हूँ। क्या? दैट फॉल चेंज हर लाइफ, दैट फॉल मेड हर पैरालाइज्ड। And she has learned since then that many things are possible even when you are paralyzed. Many things are possible, you can do a lot in life. She has won, फिर आ गया ना, अनुभव की बात आ गई। She has won medals at the Paralympics and traveled the world. So even when you are paralyzed, you can travel the world. Yes, and you can win medals as well. She has done it. Okay, she has done it. मैंने ये लाइन ऐसे बोल के क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ? उसने ऐसा करके दिखाया है, किया है उसने ऐसा। Okay, she has done it. She has won medals at the Paralympics and she has traveled the world. Having adventures on wheels, water and snow. She has traveled the world having adventures on wheels, water and snow all. Wheels means the chair, wheels. Water, in the water, okay, swimming, and snow, maybe playing some sport on snow. She has had adventure on all these things. सब पे adventure कर चुकी है वो, despite being paralyzed. Paralyzed होने के बावजूद भी, despite being paralyzed, she has done it all. Karen just loves being outdoors. Karen just loves being outdoors. If a girl in our place, Bihar Sharif, likes being outdoors, family members call her Behengwa. Behengwa ho gayi hai. Have you heard the word? No. Okay, Avara. Avara ho gayi hai. You know, she spends so much time outside. The other day, I was coming, I think I was out with my wife on the bike, and it was Sunday. And it was around 6:30. It was dark. Oh, it's 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock, 6:15. It was dark like this. And we saw quite a few groups of girls or pairs of girls, 3, 4, 2, 3 girls, you know, in groups, eating ice cream, walking down the street, just like that, casually, you know. And I said, you know, to my wife, look at these girls. You know, a lot of people would say that these girls are bad because they're having fun, laughing, having ice cream, drinking, you know, cold drink together. Just a group of girls, sometimes two, just walking, having fun, leisurely, no work. And it was dark. It was dark. And I salute the family that they allow their girls, you know, to go out like this, just to have a walk, just to have fun. Because why should boys have all the fun? Huh? Why not girls? If boys can go out just with their friends to drink coffee and to drink cold drinks, to eat ice cream, why can't girls do the same? The only problem is, let's accept it, that sometimes these girls have a little bit more risk that somebody can misbehave with them. But who will misbehave with them? Somebody from us. Those people to misbehave will not come from another place. They are from us. So we should stop the girls, or we should stop those boys or those men who will misbehave. Obviously, we should allow freedom to our girls and say, go have fun. Okay, there are sisters, there are daughters, there are, you know, aunties. Why can't they have fun? It's just that we are worried about some people, some parents, some guardians. I'm a father. I understand the risk. I don't say to my daughter, go out in the dark, because I understand the risk. But the point is, that's why I said I salute the families who allow their girls to go out like this, because there is a fear, real fear, that somebody can misbehave, right? So the good thing is everybody is becoming aware. Nowadays, I think, at least in our town, if somebody misbehaves with a girl, people do not just ignore. People react. In our town, we have seen. What do you think? What's your experience? People here react. They don't allow somebody to harass a girl. Once what happened in my street, a girl was going with a guy, and the guy was just saying something to her, and she was angry and everything, And my mother told me that something is happening. We react. We don't say it's their personal matter. We say, hey, we have the camera here. Whatever you're doing, we are recording it. Okay. We have placed cameras in the street, 2-3 cameras. So that is good. I think everybody should have them. Tell me, if you have put cameras, do you think those guys who are hassling a girl or harassing a girl, do you think they will be confident doing this on camera? No, because they'll know I'm being recorded here. So I think with these new technology and these new things and new attitude, those people are being discouraged. Bad people are being discouraged. Of course, human nature, we misbehave, we have this tendency, to do something that we should not do. That's okay. Anyways, so she loves being outdoors. She says, Zafri, when you agreed with me in that moment and he laughed, I got a little confused, I believe that you actually agree with me or genuinely agree with me, because I have observed your personality. You're not those guys with the very narrow minded thinking, I personally feel that you have that logical mind where you think, okay, why not? If girls are on the road and somebody is misbehaving with them, then we should not ask the girls to come in. We should stop that man. Hey, how dare you?
I laughed because then he knows why he said yes.
No, he didn't.
He knows that he did that.
Okay. Okay. So I thought you made fun of him. That, okay, you agreed with sir, you don't really agree with him. Okay. I think you also have the same attitude that, why keep the girls inside if somebody else is doing something wrong? If the girls are doing something wrong on the road, of course we stop them. But if they are just walking, drinking their cold drinks, having their ice cream, and they're just minding their own business, 2 girls, 3 girls, then if somebody bothers them, it is that person's problem. We should stop that person. We should not ask the girls, go home. Right? Those boys have no business being on road, because they will not tease these girls, they will tease other girls. They will find a target. If not these, somebody else. So you will keep all the girls home. That's a very different, I will say, very radical solution. Keep all the girls home. Only boys on the road. You'll have to ask girls as well. Are they okay with that? Do they agree with that they will have to stay at home? There can be another solution. Girls out, boys at home. Okay. So she loves being outdoors. We will finish it when we meet tomorrow, and hopefully you guys will read the text again. Please appreciate वो present perfect के sentences कब आते हैं, उससे क्या बताने वाला क्या बताना चाहता है, लिखने वाला क्या बता रहा है, और जब past simple आ रहा है तो उसका क्या tone है बताने का. हिंदी भी करने की कोशिश करो, and we will carry on tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye bye everybody.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.